Good to see you all. I myself have been working on the thing that happens when we've got our purpose about what we want to do, and a lot of the time during this I can feel peace, and I've talked to you about how I'm aiming for a state of such peace or liberation inside that there's nothing on the outside of me that I feel imprisoned by. And I'm doing okay with it, It's a work in progress. I'm sure it is for everyone. And I've been, contemplating, well, when is it that I can't be in that peace or in that state of liberation? And it's when I'm feeling the bit of my unresolved wound, or the unresolved bit of my wound, that's a better way of saying it, that it's the same wound that spurs me on to care about particular things. So, for instance, I have a wound around, one that I brought in, I reckon, around not being wanted, and that I'm, just too difficult and I'm not wanted. And anyway, so I can work from my heart full-heartedly toward changing that picture in the world where there are people who are not invited to the table or not included or not considered. And I can do that really heartfully until I'm in one of those pockets of the bit of that wound in me that is unresolved. And then I go completely unconscious about being in my heart, and all I want to do is fight. And what I end up doing, I'm sure, in the fight is strengthening the division rather than transforming it. Personally, I'm finding that that's the place I want to do the work, to help me be a better spiritual activist, sacred activist, So I wonder if tonight we might look at that in this picture that we call COVID at the moment, and the world as it is living with the pandemic. And, you've heard me talk before about how I also think that this is an experience of much larger and longer things that have been going on in the world, and this is the latest thing that is in the face of everybody on the planet, pretty much, as a tool to transform and change things. So I wonder if we might each look personally within ourselves tonight at the bits where, for want of a better term, you might lose your shit, where you go, that's it, and you just want to bang your fist down and shout. Or, are you getting me? Please tell me you're getting me. Oh, good. Okay. Thank goodness for that. Otherwise, you'll all be doing a meditation on me tonight. So what if we have a little moment of checking in, and when is it that I drop out of the consciousness of my heart center and unity, and drop and find myself tumbling downward vibrationally into the wound itself, or the unresolved piece of the wound, where all I can perceive is through the wound. I can't perceive from the heart, because all I can perceive is through the pain of that, and the one version I have of that, which is from the inside. All right, let's make ourselves comfy in your chairs, in our chairs. Close down your eyes and take your awareness to your breath. Nice, long, slow out breaths, and just having some compassion for yourself in those moments where your wound has been pressed or is being activated in some way or triggered. Having a bit of compassion for the self, that that's what's happening. And also breathing into some faith in yourself for all of the parts of that wound that have already been transformed. That's it. Now add into the breathing your love for your connection with the all that is, the oneness, however you name it, describe it. And remember that oneness is inside. Nice. Let the love come back with the in-breath from the oneness. And the more you breathe that loop of love, the more you make this a practice in your life, the faster the illusion of separation between you and the beloved dissolves. So really let yourself relax into that breath of love. Being the lover, breathing out your love to the beloved, oneness in everything, and becoming the beloved as you breathe the love back in from Creatrix. Let your heart grow with that. Beautiful. And let the walls around you dissipate into light. Finding ourselves in our wilderness space where we gather. Ancient trees sitting back in the clearing. And the fire that blazes high in the center of the clearing. We call on the infinite, absolute oneness. We call on the feminine and masculine, the Shakti and the Shiva, the two that arise from the one. We call forth the ancestors of all of the country on which we each find ourselves today. The original custodians. We honour you and the elders past, present and emerging. We call the ancestors of our own lineages from the last golden age to join us. We call all of the spiritual teachers, rishis, the sages, the wisdom keepers, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, who hold peace and oneness as their truth. We ask that you join us. We call all of our souls and the highest divine spark within us, the oneness. We call our teams of guides, teachers and friends in the spiritual hierarchy who love us unconditionally. On Mother Earth, on the elements and directions, the mothers of the kingdoms of nature, and on the great celestial beings that surround us, sun and moon, planets and constellations. We give thanks this evening for this opportunity to reconcile more wound within us and reconcile more transpersonal wound in humanity. We give thanks for the opportunity to serve the transformation and the turning of an age with love, courage, strength, and joy. We give thanks for all healing, transformation, liberation, light, love, and power, and for all wisdom, guidance, and protection. May each of us peel away more of our own illusion this evening and today. And may we reveal more of our true soul-empowered selves. May we blaze that through all parts of our lives as a service to humanity, Mother Earth, and the plan for peace and unity. In full faith, so be it. Add your aho, your amen. So we do ask tonight that our collective, our healing as individuals with collective power, multiply and be transmitted into the human astral field. That what we transform within this evening reverberate throughout all of creation. Take a lovely deep breath in, bring it to the heart chakra, and with an out breath, blaze your heart open, sending love to everyone we invoked, and all of the beautiful beings from nature that are joining us. Finding your place around the fire, feeling lighter in your heart and happy to be here. Beautiful. And connecting from above with the violet fire waterfall. Pours down from above, brilliant purple and white, a flowing fire. Let it pour through every part of you, through every cell and around every cell. Nice. And just repeating after me, I command all negative thoughts, vibrations and energy, and all pockets of trapped emotion to leave my body, mind, and energy field now. Taking a deep breath in from above, flushing out through everywhere. And the moment you breathe out, the violet flame flow fills you again. It pours more and more easily through you. And any bits of those triggering moments that you felt through these last 3 weeks, just invite the fire to saturate those moments, that energy. And say, I dissolve and release the energy of falling out of my heart's consciousness. I release that now. And breathing in from above again and out through everywhere. Lovely. Okay. And what if we each say, I choose to dissolve and release any thought or thought form hooking into unresolved wound, that I'm alone or separate and powerless. And breathing in the fire from above, and breathe in between the eyebrows as well. Beautiful light will come in there. Breathe the two to the center of the brain, and then breathe out wherever you feel to breathe out. and say, I choose to perceive the trigger as the key to the lock on this unreconciled piece of self. And breathe in lots of brilliant light. And breathing out through wherever you feel that is. I'm going to say that again. Say, I choose to see the triggers I experience as the key to the lock on my unreconciled wound. Beautiful. Breathing fire in from above. Starlight, brilliant starlight in between the eyebrows. Breathe that out all around the neck and the back of the head area. And one more time. I now choose to perceive the triggers as the keys to the lock to my unreconciled wound. Breathing in. That's it. And breathe out through everywhere. And just seeing yourself being presented with a key or perceiving a key internally. And let yourself open the lock to the piece of wound. Excellent. Now opening the lock. And as you do, we're going to allow a big flow of violet flame to come down through you. And we ask that the violet fire pour into the unreconciled part of the wound that essentially says, somewhere in the wound it says, I am separate, or I don't matter. It's a version of this. I don't belong. Be courageous and let the key open the lock and let the violet fire pour in. I'm going to do some ohms. You're welcome to join me. Breathing in from above and out through everywhere. And we'll use our Ho'oponopono again. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. And we ask that it pour into the unreconciled piece of wound, whether we're conscious of what that is or not. So what if you say, I give my permission for the full spirit of this practice to saturate all parts of unreconciled wound. That's it. And so I'll sing, please sing along, or just speak it if you prefer that. And we'll do it about 12 times. I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, Please forgive me, and thank you. I love you. And breathing the energy of the spirit of that mantra into your own wound, your own hurt, where you feel disempowered, unable to be in the heart. That's it. And be aware as a beautiful shower of liquid energy comes from above now to gently wash through like a gentle summer shower, coming into that wound and compassionately saturating it and soothing the hurt. Lovely. We're going to do 4 more rounds of Ho'oponopono, and this time I'm going to ask that you sing it to the things that trigger, the beautiful keys to the locks on the door. Same practice, because it's all about unity. So calling them into your awareness now, the things that really bug you or trigger you. The things you've named in the chat box, the things that weren't named in the chat box. Just intending now that all of those things are called up in front of us. Beautiful. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. I love you. Take a breath in and flood the best energy you can into those things that trigger us, into our own astral fields and the greater astral field. Let them open up into greater areas of the astral field where the situation we're experiencing now of the world COVID situation are keys to historical situations as well as contemporary situations of the very same things. Exclusion is exclusion is exclusion. Rejection is rejection is rejection, so to speak. And so let those seeds that we've sent into the astral field go beyond the seeds to do with COVID and the seeds of corruption everywhere, or the seeds of false narrative everywhere. The seeds of being blamed or victimized everywhere in every situation. We ask that this Ho'oponopono energy, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. May that saturate everything throughout the astral field that would trigger the wounds of exclusion, separation, corruption, lies, delusion, illusion. That's it. Let it be a gift being sent into the mass consciousness of humanity. And to help it along, breathe light in from above and breathe it out through the back of the neck. We're going to do that again. Light in from above. This time as you breathe out through the back of the neck, say, may the spirit of Ho'oponopono. Beautiful. Take another breath in. Permeate the entire human astral field. And breathing out through the back of the neck as you say that. Good. Nice. Let me just have a feel in. Okay. So the beautiful ancient wisdom of the Hawaiian and Polynesian people have helped us there. Let's expand now upwards. Where in the sky, Venus sits near to Pluto, and the opportunity to dig up what's old and crusty in relationships, in values, in what gives us joy and pleasure, in finances. So Venus is the planet, the planet of finances, along with relationships, values, and pleasure. And it's right next to Pluto, and Pluto wants to dig up whatever is crusty and old and out of date, and it wants to find the jewels. So the thing around greed that was mentioned earlier can be helped here. So say we call on the potent energy of Venus conjunct Pluto. We call on our friends, Venus and Pluto, in the sign of Capricorn, in the flavor of Capricorn, to dissolve away the structures of greed, corrupt relationship, low vibrational values. We invite that energy now. Say, and we ask that it be kind and compassionate. That's it. And breathing in from above, breathing in from the sky, from Venus, Pluto, Capricorn, those energies represented that we experience. Breathe them in, breathe out through the whole of self. Good. Breathe it in again, this time out through the back of the neck, and intend that you're sending this energy into the mass consciousness. The clearing of those things. Beautiful. Keep breathing it in and out through the whole self. Intend that you breathe out around the cells in your body. Good. Beautiful, everyone. And say, I easily and gracefully release the conscious and unconscious threads that have been holding me back from being more of my true self in every moment and between every moment. That's the way, and just breathing beautiful fire in from above and out wherever you feel. Breathe out through, I would say, everywhere and around every cell. That's it. Good. Okay, and what if you say, I ask that the reconciled piece of wound be lifted into the vibration of love and gratitude. And breathe up from wherever you felt it. Breathe into the heart and hold, and a gentle breath out through the heart. And being aware of how every other time you've reconciled a piece of wound throughout your life, more wisdom has come to you, more self-love, more comfort with self, more acceptance of self, more shining of self. That each time you've reconciled a piece, more of you shines through. And so repeating after me, say, I open to more of the true and shining me, shining through all parts of my life. May my reconciled wounds become my strength and compassion. That's it. Take a nice breath in and expanding through everywhere with lots of light. Let the light pour into you as though the light of a million stars is shining through you. That's it. Let it shine out through everywhere. And intend that it shines out through even the bits you forget about or are unconscious of. Beautiful. And as an act of compassion, I'm going to ask you to say, and I give myself the time and space to compassionately integrate this reconciliation. And take a breath in, hold, and really decide you're going to give that to you, the time and space to integrate this transformation and the wisdom that will come as you gently and softly breathe out. Beautiful. And then, as we always do, visioning the unified world. Not everyone doing and believing, thinking and saying the same thing, but the unified world, the one where we are diverse, where we have diametrically opposing ideas sometimes, and yet we're part of the one. And it's the diversity that gives richness to the one, opening to your vision of that, of peace on earth, not the peace where everyone agrees, but the peace we find when we disagree. That's it. Really let yourself fill with the vision, your vision of that. And may this collective vision flow through the earth itself. Take a lovely breath in, and then intend that you send the vision down into the mycelium kingdom beneath the surface of the earth. Mycelium is the communication system and intelligence in the planet. So send it into the mycelium beneath the surface of the earth. That this is communicated through all of earth. That's it. Again, breathe in more light. There's lots of star energy kind of helping us tonight. Breathe it in. See your vision of the unified world. And breathe out down into the mycelium, that vision. See it spread rapidly, as fast as Wi-Fi, throughout the network of the mycelium kingdom. It is as fast as Wi-Fi. Faster, maybe. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then finally, everybody, let's put our hands in the prayer mudra if that's comfortable for you. And we ask that prayers for rapid healing, alleviation of suffering, of pain, of the fear and anxiety that comes with COVID, we ask that all of our beloveds, known and unknown, across the planet who are suffering with COVID, may that suffering be alleviated. May there be miraculous, rapid healing wherever possible. May there be miraculous and rapid healing wherever possible. We ask that these prayers are carried from our lips straight to the source of everything. Inshallah. That's it. If you know people right now, send this prayer directly to them, empowered by the entire group and the vibration that we're all sitting at right now. May Archangel Raphael, may the healing entities of all traditions attend these beloveds and bring healing rapidly and properly to the degree that is possible. So be it. Beautiful. You can relax your hands. And just coming to your heart chakra, center in the chest. Connecting once more with everyone here in the group, both the people who are in the group, the people who will watch it as a recording later, and the seen beings that we invoke at the very beginning who join us here at the fire. Connecting with them through your heart and just being receptive. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change, alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. And just breathing that energy, being with your heart, trusting that everything is happening in accordance with the divine plan and that you are a part of that plan. And every good thing you do, think and say matters and counts toward peace becoming an actual thing around our planet. Just breathe that into your heart chakra. That's it. Let the heart expand as you breathe out. Knowing that every time you are compassionate, especially if you've just mucked something up, compassionate to you, compassionate to the whatever you've mucked up, that contributes to peace on earth. That contributes to light illuminating the dark. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Engage with that breath of love that we started with this evening. Breathing the love out to the all that is and remembering the all that is inside as well as outside. Breathing the love until the relationship kind of disappears and all there is, well, it's all the same thing, love. And as we do that, we thank the great and vast beings that join us simply because we ask them to. We give thanks for each other and the potent, potent transformational energy that arises out of group work and out of one heart. And we give thanks to the oneness, and we give thanks to Mother Earth, to all of creation and to each other. And we thank our own souls for having the grunt to incarnate at a time like this where we could be helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And just breathing your way as the wilderness classroom dissipates into light and the walls around you coalesce back into apparent form, bringing your awareness all the way into your body and wriggling your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. Namaste. So I hope you're all feeling okay, hopeful, trusting, all of the good things, and like we're good for another 3 weeks. Thank you for coming. You know that it's the power of the group work. That's the astounding thing. When we come together in oneness, as one heart and one mind, even though we have different opinions, there's still one mind, one spirit. When we do that, the potency of what we do is profound and really does have effect on the greater picture. So thank you for coming along and being with us. It's good to see beautiful faces and your names. All right. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love to you all. And you'll receive the link in our next date. And yeah, lots of love. Thank you, Hanamani, for being our chief who organises us all. We'll see you soon.
Okay.